welcome to Saucy and Friends in the morning. It is us. It is us. Or is it?
Who is us?
Who are you? Happy Halloween, everyone. Welcome to Saucy and Friends in the morning. It is finally here, the last day of October.
Oh, are you happy now?
Listen, October has haunted me, okay? October was a scary month for me, to be very, very honest. This is Saucy and Friends. We're in studio today. Hot Sauce is back, or is she? I don't know. Mystery person sitting over there in the hot seat. And she's back, but she's a little swole, so she's just going to be sitting there, you know, watching us. And we have our good friend Seth from the Dorchester Reporter, who will be sitting in with us this morning to help us do local news stories. And Rockstone Triz, of course, it is us, your morning show crew. We're here. Oh, these costumes are the best. I told the audience that we had Halloween costumes. And I told them where they could get them the other went so if they wanted them, they could have went and got them and been cool like us. But they probably didn't do it. These things are hilarious. I'm looking at myself in the camera.
And they're very good quality.
They're
and I don't know why
quality.
they were $6.
They're so nice. You should get up and marger it for the people.
Okay.
Yeah, marger. Show them the bottom. Look how it's so nice and it's such a good costume. Ooh, I'm scared of you.
With a hat.
Yes, a hat.
Comes with a arm.
Yes.
Little arm.
Yes.
And it comes
And the purse.
with white tape.
Yes, and show the purse.
Oh, and the purse is here.
A little hard to see, but we're good.
How cute is that?
Thank you very much.
This is the best.
This is the best.
Absolutely love
They're
it.
also hot.
They are very hot. I'm gonna at this point I'm going to probably flip mine over, but we wanted to open the show and scare you guys. Boo!
Oh,
It's
yeah,
us.
we're
Uh-huh.
scared.
Oh, maybe I should turn on the light. I can do it in the dark today.
So welcome to Saucy and Friends. It is Halloween Day. It is a day that so many people are so excited about. I know my son was super excited yesterday. I made him go. He begged. He had a good week at school. So then he asked me, you know, could he dress up as a werewolf? And I said, you've been acting up, so I told you that I'm not buying you anything. But you can use your money and go to the Halloween store. So we went to the Halloween store yesterday, Halloween Spirit, and Larry, these ghosts were $5.99. So we went to the Halloween store yesterday, and he bought his little werewolf pieces with a gift card that he's been holding on to for a while. And so he went to school today dressed up as a werewolf, super excited.
They do Halloween in the school?
Yeah.
That's so funny because our school sent us a text message that they do not celebrate Halloween, but they are doing Pajama Day.
Oh, so Noah's school had, it's not Halloween. They had Spirit Week this week, and then today was Dress as a Character Day. So, but there were very strict rules about what you could do. No mask, no props, like all of this stuff. But yesterday was Pajama Day for them. So yeah, he was really excited. So what did CK wear pajamas?
He wore pajamas. We went to Old Navy yesterday, and he
Yeah.
found some nice pajamas.
Yeah, I know.
So that was good because he's really into the pajamas and soft jeans,
Oh, yeah.
aka sweatpants.
Soft jeans.
I was like, stop calling them soft jeans, please. Please give me peace.
I like that. I'm gonna use that.
They're sweatpants. The other was like, can I get some of these soft jeans? No, you can get some of these sweatpants. Come on.
Well, that's good because Noah just always wants to wear shorts. Mom, can I wear shorts? No, we cannot. It's winter. But anyhow, we have Seth here this morning from the Dorchester Reporter, who is going to get into some of those great stories that the Dorchester Reporter always shares. We're happy to have him on the last Friday of every month, and today happens to be a very special one. This year, Halloween fell on a
It's good to
weekend.
be here. They took care of me with these.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And we're glad to have you. Thank you for participating with us this morning in this group effort.
You never know what you're going to get here.
No, I walked in wondering.
Spark is full of surprises. This thing is hot, though. What is this made out of?
I don't know.
Polyester?
It's got to be because we'll
Whoa.
put them on again when our next guest comes.
Later. But
You're
anyways,
free,
so
Seth.
let's get into the local news. Right now, you know, today is actually turning out to be a very nice day.
Oh my
This
God, it's
morning,
beautiful.
when I went out to the bus stop, I was like, oh my gosh,
Yeah, it's
it
very
is
nice.
nice.
Really nice.
So 56 degrees right now, partly sunny. The skies will be mostly cloudy, but the high will be 58, which is great weather for our Halloween.
Yeah.
And lots of Halloween things going on. I have to remind you guys, ADSL will be having their haunted house this evening. I think it starts around 5. Great time for the family. Come out there. They have lots of candy. And
Who's
it's
this?
very scary, ADSL.
Oh, okay, yep.
Yep. And then there's also what's going on too.
Sorrel and Lime is having one around 5 to 8 as well. And
Yeah,
gonna
it's
be
called
lots of-
Hey Boo.
Hey Boo. It's so cute. Yeah. Yeah.
We're waiting for that.
So that'll
Yeah.
be going on this evening as well. Quick check-in. How are you, Triz?
I'm good. I'm well.
You
well.
good?
Yesterday, I don't know. I was all over the. Oh, I was here.
Yeah.
I was cleaning.
Yes.
You
You
did.
did. You look
We-
great.
And I was
Yeah.
working on some music in here. I was chilling yesterday.
I like that. You know, I'm gonna put on music and start cleaning too.
Oh, that's what I did. My dad went upstairs to fix my thermometer the other day, and I was like, "Did you notice that my home was clean?" He was like, "Yeah, you did a good job." I was like, "Because usually he's like, Danielle, I would like."
We need
first
to
of all,
talk.
first of all, it's my apartment to get out. Second of all, you're right. But this time he was like, "I saw."
How are you feeling, little girl?
Unperfect. My mouth is really hurting me. I didn't understand that. I was telling Seth this morning that I thought they used to give you a little something to take the edge off after
Yeah.
a tooth extraction. No, but they were like, no, you Tylenol and Motrin from over the counter
Can't
and
smoke that.
go upon yourself. Yep, and no smoking or drinking for 72 hours. And I was like, so I can't do nothing to help myself. Like, can I have an edible? And he was like, no, because it slows down the progressing of okay, then fine. I'll just die.
So your sober October got extended to
Yes.
November.
No, but by the time November comes, I don't have to take the edge off.
Oh.
Let me tell you something. Tonight, as the clock strikes midnight, okay, I'm gonna have 6 shots before 12:01. I'm gonna be drunk.
And speaking of adult parties, Sorrel and Lime also is having an adult party later on tonight as well. Last night they had a comedy show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh.
didn't get to go, but tonight they are having an adult. It's a combined from 2 different promoters are combining to do their party, so it should be fun or whatever. And
Nice.
so there's and it's like you said, it's Halloween on the weekend.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a mess. I'll be in my house for most of the
And
night.
and then very lastly, how are you, Seth? How you doing?
I've been better in terms of like you can hear I've got a cough.
Yeah.
So something got in me like early October and's been giving me the middle finger the whole month. So it's just like, and I go to the doctor. I say, am I sick? And they're like, technically no, but
Technically, no.
I don't know what's going on. I'm hoping,
Literally, no,
I'm
but
hoping by like
figuratively.
November 1st, 12:01, like you're talking about.
Exactly. Good for you. And now we're going to get into the Dorchester Reporter stories that Seth covers. And here we go. Halloween, yay or nay. Today is Halloween, but it's the last week. They covered the annual Neponset River Pumpkin Parade last week that kind of kicks off Halloween and brings in trick-or-treaters from all over the neighborhood on what is fun and family-friendly night. However, Halloween is not as universal as it used to be. Many are opposed to the holiday, some for the religious or cultural reasons, and others for child safety reasons. It seems to be a 50-50 proposition, and interesting always to see the up and downs of Halloween. So let's go ahead and look at some pictures and things from the Pumpkin Parade delights hundreds of at Pope John Paul Park. And I didn't know about this.
Oh, she put it
Oh,
in the
it's
other
been going
one.
on
Tris.
for years.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
my gosh.
it used to be a pumpkin float. So you bring your pumpkin and you float it out on the river. But then that became a little bit too much.
Yeah,
So
I
then
can
they just
imagine.
they ended up making a parade. So they walk around they play that's where the soccer is. So
Yeah.
they walk around there, and there's like stations for candy. It's it's really good for all ages.
I like
Yeah,
that.
it's hundreds show up. Of course, there's parking. That
Yeah.
helps, because
I'm looking at the pictures. Oh, how cute is this? And it takes place the week before Halloween?
Yeah, it's like the first thing. So
The
it's
first
usually
thing.
like the kickoff of Halloween. Yeah.
And how do you feel about Halloween personally?
That wasn't me. That was a ghost.
How do you feel about Halloween?
How
You
do I-
like it?
Well, I mean, for me, I grew up in like the southern Midwest, so it was really like, I don't know. Everybody did
are you
Halloween. It
from?
was Missouri.
Oh,
Up the
really? Oh,
Ozarks
I didn't know
area,
that.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, came here a long time ago, but
Yeah.
that's where I'm from. And everybody. It was more of a harvest festival. It was very,
Yeah.
a lot of farm type stuff. and
Right.
things. I never thought much about it. When I got here, I learned that there were a lot of, and I will say a lot of Caribbean culture
Yeah.
is really opposed. Like when my wife and I got married.
In Missouri?
No, here.
So like, she's from Haiti.
Yeah.
So like, I'm like, oh yeah, we're gonna go do Halloween. She's like, no way.
Yeah.
That's like demons and the
Demons
devil.
and,
we
and
don't do
witchcraft
that.
and black magic.
Well,
and
yeah, and that's very real. And,
Right.
And so it's sort of a 50-50 for people that the school where I volunteer, the homeschool. You've had Leanne on here. So,
Yeah.
So they don't do, like you were saying, they don't do Halloween.
Yeah.
It's in fact we're having a little block party tomorrow, and it's a harvest hop.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
there's going to be candy. There's going to be stuff,
Halloween-like things,
but not Halloween. Yeah. So
Yeah.
It's
That's what I told my son too. He's like, "Oh, can we decorate the house?" And no.
Yeah.
We allow you guys to dress up and go trick or treating, but we're not celebrating.
Yeah, so we were raised Seventh-day Adventist,
Yeah,
and
right.
so it's like absolutely not. Like,
Yeah.
like don't even. That's not happening. So it's for especially like you said, Caribbean households, and very very religious households. It is definitely a no-no. But I do know that like a lot of people do, as you said, celebrate pumpkin festivals, fall harvest, things like that, and I think that's nice. But especially because I think that the world is crazy. And and a lot of people kind of use this night traditionally to just get into like mayhem and mischief, and I think that it's probably gotten worse, over the years, and especially this year. Because this year,
Halloween.
we're literally living in hell. So that's that.
Need Halloween for that anymore.
Right, but let's get into better things. Volleyball is front and center, excuse me, this week as there is a ton of excitement around Madison Park and Fenway High School volleyball team. We actually, I think, touched on that earlier this week. Who finished undefeated, 17-0 last Friday when they won the city championship over Eastie. They now have a number 2 seed in the state Division 5 tournament and start play at home in Madison Gym, perhaps tonight. Oh,
no,
tonight.
it's actually I just found out. I'm sorry. It's
Yeah.
it's tomorrow at 2 p.m.
Tomorrow at 2 p.m. Okay, so come out for that if you guys have
Pioneer
time.
Regional somewhere west.
Oh, wow. Okay. Volleyball has been forgotten. A fall sport in the city for a long time, more at home in places like Newton and other wealthier suburbs. But the talent in Boston is growing and interest has picked up over the last few years with off-season training and competition. The Madison girls, most from Dorchester and Mattapan, are proving that. And by the way, their games have been standing room only for the last 2 months. Oh, that's so good to hear.
Wild,
And
yeah.
the city championship was an
For volleyball?
electric atmosphere. Yeah. I've been, who was, Jada. Janet's daughter played volleyball, and I think Danae played volleyball as well. And I love to see that. I love to hear. Are there male volleyball teams, or is it mostly a female
they
sport?
play in the spring though. So OB has a really good team. They play Madison and OB. I think are combined.
Okay.
Their boys are usually really good.
Yeah.
But boys play in the spring, girls in the fall, which is more traditional.
That is awesome.
And they are. They're really good. 17-0.
17
They could win a state
and-
championship. I don't remember when the last time a Boston team won volleyball state championship.
Right.
I don't know. It's not been a thing here, and it really has now.
Yeah, but we really got to celebrate. As a city, we really got to celebrate those things because these kids are doing great things and they're working hard and they definitely need our support. So when you see things like this, like, just thumbs up or something, just show a little bit of support. That's going to be awesome. The most, so we will be talking about that on Monday, the results of whatever happens there.
Excellent.
The most underreported crisis happening right now in the state, and particularly at Dorchester Court, is the attorney work stoppage crisis.
Wait, is that still happening?
That's what I was
That's what
just about
everybody
to
keeps
say.
saying.
Are you serious?
Oh, it's
Oh no.
it has hit the fan.
Wow, the matter is complex, but attorneys for low-income, indigent clients have stopped taking cases because they want a pay raise that would put them on par with neighboring states. Governor Healy and the legislature passed a bill giving them a gradual raise, but still not to the levels they asked. Without an attorney, those charged in Dorchester Court and other district courts have to have their cases dropped. The result this month was a day when 212 Dorchester cases were dismissed one after another in a hearing that lasted hours. 212 cases were dropped.
Yeah,
And what kind of cases were
we're
they?
about to get to that.
Oh my
Some of these
God.
cases included gun arrest,
Oh.
child molestation,
No.
numerous felony assaults on people and police, and especially violent domestic incidents with spouses or family members. the results have been disastrous, and the community
Guys,
has likely not been the last.
This is a big problem.
It's a huge problem. 212 cases were dropped in one day.
Yeah,
In one day?
Really?
Yeah. It was it's like the clock is ticking. You got 45 days. And 45 days was up on a lot of them. Most of them some of them had been beyond 45 days, and they had just been playing cat and mouse, to try to keep it in.
Yeah.
And, the clock hit, and it was like, these have to be dismissed.
I remember we did a story about one woman who was taking it was a domestic DV case, and the person that she was with got released, and she was like, this man tried to kill me.
Yeah.
Wow.
And now he is out here, and like I don't think like something like she hadn't been able to get the restraining order yet or something like that,
Right.
and now this man has been released.
Well,
and
yeah,
the
it's hard
case
to
has
get a
been
restraining
dropped.
order if they don't have a lawyer.
Right.
So it's really crazy.
That's
there was
really
there was one
terrible.
case that was dismissed.
Yeah.
In the story we did, where it was there were 3 cases. This was a domestic case. It was a family member.
Okay.
Same victim each time. The first time, the victim was pregnant. He ran over her with a car.
Oh.
Second
What?
time, bricked through the window. The third time, he pulled her out of a car and just beat her senseless
Senseless.
in the street.
And she can't get
All
a
3 cases dropped.
All 3 cases.
No,
were dropped.
Seth. No.
Another one, there was a mom. She had a legal firearm,
Yeah.
so she threatened her kids with it, and
Case
it was dropped.
And it was dropped.
Oh my
There were
God.
the Caribbean Carnival.
Yeah.
Several of the gun cases there were dropped.
No.
Oh no.
So I understand. Like I understand if you can't get a public defender, then you have nobody to represent you.
Right.
Miranda rights, whatever. I don't know if Miranda rights have anything to do with it, but I'm completely floored as to why violent criminals are also getting the
Yeah.
same type of leeway, I guess. Because that's just dangerous. That
It is
woman
dangerous, and I can't
unfortunate that one's gonna
understand
die.
why like the governor and those who are responsible like dig their heels in, and it's like they're just not going to do it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like, okay, I mean, you guys know, you see all the money that flies here, there, and everywhere. Why not this one? I just don't understand why this one is the priority that they're not going to
They're
advance
actually
on.
lawyers that are doing very hard work and taking up a lot of cases, and a lot of cases because hardly anybody out here can afford a lawyer. So if we're not paying the lawyers wages that they can be compensated for their work, and instead we're choosing to let criminals go, I'm kind of confused about what the message is here.
I mean, it just like this world is just falling apart at the seams.
Yeah.
And it's just awful.
Well, a lot of the things we counted on are not trustworthy anymore.
Yeah.
This is one of them. You think, okay, he fired a gun at me, he got caught, consequences, but now no.
No, it's like, oh, he can't find a lawyer, so you're free to go, sir. Have a
I mean,
good
the
one.
saving grace is they're probably going to refile some of the worst cases
Right.
again.
Yeah.
But
When
by that
things-
time,
things
they
are
might be
resolved.
able to
When?
do more crimes. So
Well,
they'll have
yeah,
to-
well, they're
Yeah,
out. Yeah, I
yeah,
mean,
had to
when
be
is
a
a
rap
good question.
sheet.
Maybe they flee. The other thing is a lot of the other cases, like we're talking about, the domestic ones are the most dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're being let out, and those are probably not going to be refiled.
Mm-hmm.
My guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't tell you yes or no, but
we
you
can
know.
almost, we can,
Yeah.
it's a good
yeah,
guess.
yeah. And so there are things there where, you have a mother or a brother or a sister or even a mom or a dad. We've all had a family member that's just
Yeah.
terrorizes,
Yeah.
or a
I
spouse.
mean, we have people in this
or an
community
ex.
that are terrorizing people, and we can't get any help
freaking
with them.
terrorists.
So.
There were some, actually, the last time I was there, because I went in August too, and there were cases dropped. A neighbor, this is a guy in the back, and he just centered in on his neighbor, and just one thing, he was a very violent guy. He'd been
Yeah,
to jail many
see-
times, and he's like, "You are the problem." And the poor guy's like, "I don't know what I did, but
Leave me
help
alone."
me."
Yeah.
And the judge is like, "He's got no lawyer, there's no help, sorry." And
I think there should be there has to be a stipulation in there that, and then they stay in jail if they're not if they're in jail, they can stay up there to 60 days. I think.
45.
45 days.
Yeah.
45.
And then they're let go.
They can't be held for more than 7 days now without a lawyer.
Oh,
So they can hold them for 7 days,
yeah.
and then they have to let them go.
Right.
Oh,
The case
Continue.
has 45 days.
Yeah.
before
and
it's
then it has
dropped.
to be dropped.
wow, I don't think the case should be dropped. You should just got a
know,
case going until we got a
that's-
lawyer for you.
That's playing with people's lives, and
That's scary.
That's really scary.
Yeah, especially around here. I mean, Dorchester Court has the most cases,
Right.
right? So that's why there were 212 that hit the clock that day. And it's happening
They see
all the
that many
time.
cases a day.
That's not per day, but there are many, many cases continuing to be.
There are. I feel like that's about it. I think it's about that high of a number of cases per
I would
day.
think so. Yeah.
Dorchester Court be busy.
They are
from
busy.
like open
Very
to
busy.
close.
It is. It's the
Anyhow.
busiest one.
Construction. I mean, not anyhow, but like I'm sad in my soul, and I don't know. Construction has never been so active along the Blue Hill Avenue corridor than it is now, and one street in Mattapan has been getting the full brunt of the price of success. Vacant lots and buildable areas long sat with no interest in Dorchester and Mattapan, not even worth the price of purchase. But things have changed, and like the actual Native American meaning of Mattapan, it has become a good place to sit. On Woodhaven and Colbert Streets, sitting is all they're doing because no one can get out or in due to a major apartment building construction project on the end of the street and major frustrating construction of Cummins Highway at the other end. Residents feel boxed in, and the frustrations have reached the point of a story in the paper this week. It's a neighborhood of family homes, 45-year residents, and few changes, but has become a symbol of what happens alongside the rapid remaking of the neighborhood. So what is going on there, Seth?
Well, there's a very large building that's being built on the corner. So that was a lot that was always open. There was a billboard there. That was as much as they could do.
Yeah.
The problem with that lot is it has a lot of rock, like big, that pudding stone.
Where is that? Is that near the liquor
It's across from the car wash.
By the gap.
Oh, okay, but we're Bullock Funeral Home.
bridge,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes, yeah, exactly. And so that nobody really could ever build on that, but because they couldn't justify it. But now the way things are,
Yeah.
they can. And there's a company from California that purchased it, and they're going to be blasting to get rid of the rock. It's going to be complicated, but they've already started a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
The first thing they did was shut down Woodhaven and Colbert Streets, so
wow.
you can't go in. I guess probably because of poor coordination.
Yeah.
If you've been on Cummins Highway, I don't know if you've been there.
Yes, I have.
So if you're smart, you haven't been on there.
Like you try to get off of there so quick.
It's awful.
Yeah.
So that's the other end. So
Yeah.
and they've closed that side of the street too. You can't get in or out there. So then the other side, you can't get in or out.
And there's no side streets coming up.
There's no side streets.
Oh,
You've got
wow.
the commuter rail on one side,
Yeah.
Almont Park, and then Blue Hill Avenue. And so it's, it's a rather busy street. Like I said, it's people who've been there forever and ever.
Oh,
A lot of them are old
horrible.
though, and they have home health aides.
Yeah.
Or there's people who have landscapers. There's people who have, various things that people come to your house for, and they can't get in.
Yeah.
People are late to work. Construction people who come in and do stuff, and you get in their way, and they get frustrated. They're not always nice. It's not.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
I
I
know.
bet they're not handing out candy.
Yeah. What was I going to say? Do you have any insight on when they're saying projected that Cummins Highway is going to be done? I feel like they've been
a
working
year.
on. It's a year.
Another year?
It's right because it feels like
What
it's
is
been
the
like 2
timeline
years.
now? How long
Yeah.
has it been? Because they
2024.
Yeah.
because Cummings Highway is a whole mess. That rotary that they have put in the
You like the
middle of
rotary?
there, I'm like, what is?
Can we talk about the
What did you
Who
guys-
wanted that? Who asked for that?
Who said this is a good idea? Tell me what the purpose of a rotary is, and that's isn't that to
On Cummins
help,
Highway.
help to get traffic around faster. It's a straight road.
Yeah.
What are we?
That's what they want to do. They want to slow it down.
They want to slow it down.
That rotary is more ridiculous than the rotary over here off Tablet.
That little stupid one in the back there. Because does anybody drive back there?
Well, I'll tell you what. When they first put that in, I took my kids in the car and we just drove in circles around it. That was fun.
That is a mess over
And
there.
that's probably what it's used for. It's a recreational rotary because
There you go. Recognition.
Really great story here. We've brushed on this in other visits, but now officially Merle's Kitchen, the popular and award-winning Jamaican takeout in Four Corners, is moving to a new, larger space in the heart of Four Corners at 10 to 18 Bowden Bowden Street in the new Four Corners Plaza building. The plans include a dining room, a 9-seat bar with full liquor license, and a private dining and function room. The food has always been top tier, but you could only enjoy it at home. Now, chef owner Chenille Walker of Dorchester said he hopes it's a place where a family can come and enjoy dinner with their kids and grandkids while having a glass of wine or a cocktail. The restaurant with a bar, not a bar with a restaurant, he said at a recent Abutters meeting on October 22nd. From online reaction to the story, certainly the greater neighborhood is extremely excited about the expansion. I'm excited about that too. I do like Merle's. I do like the food from there, and I really like the fact that we're going to have a sit-down Caribbean restaurant in the neighborhood. That is awesome.
Because do we have any?
I don't know, but the other night we went out for dinner, and we went to Top Mix in Dorchester.
Where's that?
We went to Top Mix.
Oh, I
Top
thought
Mix,
you said topics, and I was like, "What the hell is a topic?"
Over on
Mix.
East
And
Street.
and it was a really, really nice experience. And I was like, we should have more of this in the neighborhood. And so knowing that there's going to be something like that, closer to us and closer to us culturally as well, is just really like a great idea. And
It's
I love
better
it.
to eat off a plate than out of styrofoam,
It
right?
really is. It really is. And sometimes when you go out to eat with the kids, you need a glass of wine.
There's nothing wrong with that. You know?
Yes. So this is really good. I'm really happy for Merle's. That is great news there. From blight to bliss. The Mattahunt Woods recently opened to the public in a ribbon-cutting ceremony on October 24th. It was a spectacular event and a project that is breathtaking. The woods were a dumping ground for generations, full of weeds, invasive trees, and trash, and more trash. They even found a couple of kitchen sinks back there. Wow, everything and the kitchen sink.
Got it.
But for the past 18 months, the city's contractor and a new group of young adults in the City Power Corps forestry program have been bringing the woods back to life for the enjoyment of everyone. New pathways show off trees in full fall color, and benches allow for folks to stop and rest and catch a moment of silence, despite being surrounded by the urban life of Mattapan on either side. If you're into quiet walks in the woods, the Mattahunt Woods should be the first on your list, and that is awesome to hear. I've often seen that and been like, what the heck is that up there?
Woods.
And look at this picture. That is beautiful.
Oh yeah, I couldn't believe it. Like I remember it being like, it's sort of like those scrappy green areas that you just don't go in because there's like rusted metal and like whatever knives and things.
Wow,
It is beautiful.
So nice.
They did a great job, and the good thing is the Power Corps is a bunch of young adults who are kind of at risk, and they can choose to go into this program to learn forestry and HVAC and other stuff like that, and they just used it as a training ground. And they went in there. Most of them were from the area, so they, did work in their own spot and made a nice spot for everyone else.
Look at that, and now they can be so prideful about something that they do.
They were there
enjoying.
in huge quantities. The whole team was there, and they were walking through. They're very happy. I think it was really it was nice because I did notice one little moment where there was an elderly, that picture, a couple of elderly residents who lived there.
Yeah.
And they were walking, and the Power Corps young men came by, and it was just like kind of a good moment. It's like the young people provided something, really nice for the old people out of a place that people had just like disinvested
What's the distance back there? I want to go.
That's good. That's
How
one of the
far
moments
does it
you
go
have.
to?
Yeah.
Does this
Where does it
go all
go?
the way
What's
to
the
the
path?
city? Is this the path that goes all the way to the city?
This is just
woods.
It's just a small. It's like 9 acres, right by the Mattahunt School and off of Cummins Highway.
Okay,
I want to go. I'm always looking
Yeah,
for
if
places to
you're-
take the dog just to walk and
It's
explore.
great for
Yeah.
that. And
Yeah.
it's in. So if you go, Colorado Street's probably the best entrance.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
fantastic.
Oh no, I'm definitely gonna go there because
It's a good
that's
short
fun.
walk.
Larry, you hear that? Menace and Sparkhill got a date.
Oh, that's so nice. And the project was only only $850,000 for the project, and it and that's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah.
All my life growing up, that whole space was vacant because I went to elementary school.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, did you?
did.
In the Mattahunt? Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Good. I'm a
They
good.
are going to put a path in there. It's going to be done in the spring, so the Mattahunt kids can
Nice.
come, and they'll be able to go study plants and stuff like
Oh, that's adorable. How cute is that? Like
like
little
that.
things like that always impress me. Like
that. We're becoming
it was like,
smarter.
who wants to study plant? Please, just get them to study anything. You
Yeah.
never know if some little kid is gonna take heed to plants and stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
Like we need people.
Horticulture.
Oh, the culture, anything. Or the culture. Horticulture.
Rent control measures are back in the news with new energy now amongst folks gathering signatures. Perhaps you've seen them around the neighborhood. Rent control was repealed a long time ago in Boston, but those now pushing it say it's a new day. Such measures frequently gather steam in certain areas of the community and with some neighbors, but end up losing at the State House, where final approval lies. These organizers believe this time will be different with a ballot question next year. So next year there will be a ballot question about rent control.
Yes.
And let's get into that. Can you, tell us more about that, because I think that's a very interesting topic.
Yeah, I mean, it's controversial because it depends, the devil's in the details kind of a thing. This particular one, it'll be like no more than a 5% increase or whatever the cost of living is, whichever is lower. There are a lot of exemptions. So owner occupants, right? If you have a two-family house or a three-decker and you're renting it out, you're not going to be burdened with that.
Okay.
If there's new construction, 10 years or younger, that is not going to be part of it either. But I think the main thrust of this is people buying large buildings, tripling the rent. Some of the buildings are older. A lot of the new things that we built are 10 or 11 years old, and you don't even realize that they're that old. So those would be part of it. And it's just a measure to try to keep rents down.
How do you feel about rent control?
I don't know. I don't like the government getting involved in anything.
Touche.
That's why I'm against the grocery stores, because I know I'll be the first on the list who get any food. So they're like, don't sell anything to him.
He doesn't like us.
Yeah,
What's your
that's
beef
right.
with grocery stores?
Well,
The government.
the government grocery
Oh,
stores.
yes.
Stores,
That's what I was talking about. I love
Yes.
grocery stores. That's my favorite.
All of this is just
But I don't know. I mean, rent control it depends on how it works.
Yeah.
Who's looking over it. There's always those things where somebody knows somebody and they got an in and then they're ahead of you, and everybody's always worried about that. It's the same at Rotaries.
Mess.
Right.
All mess.
I don't know. It's going to be interesting. The ballot question will determine whether the legislature has to take care of it or not.
But that's
We'll
all the way
see.
next
But
year.
I personally think rents are going to start going down. I don't think Boston's going to be as desirable as it once was.
Because who can afford the rent? Who can afford when these people,
Yeah.
who is moving into these apartments when they double
Right.
people's rent?
Well, I don't think anybody is, because if you drive by them, the lights are off.
Yeah, exactly.
At night.
Exactly. So why are you doing that? Where are you getting? And then when you raise the rent that much and you're not getting paid for it, don't you realize that that's more money coming out of your pocket? Like, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy.
Sometimes it takes a little bit for the slack to catch up.
Exactly.
And,
Yeah.
We'll
Crazy.
see. I think that day's coming soon.
Yeah. Grove Hall gets its community center. Many might remember the beloved Bubble Community
talked about
Center
that a little bit,
across
yeah.
the street from the Burke High School back in the day. I don't remember Bubble.
Bubble.
Now,
The bubble that used to be behind the Burke. The big white bubble.
it was a bubble.
That's what it was called. Everybody called it bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
What
They
did
tried
they
to
do
name
in
it.
there?
The
I
kids
thought that
are
was
like,
just
I
a.
thought it was a garage something.
Yeah, what?
No, it was just a bubble. They had like a track inside there. It was a
Shut
mix of
up,
stuff.
Tristan.
Basketball.
Makeshift offices, yeah.
Wow.
Really?
That just came back. Like,
I don't. It didn't come back yet. I just remember something that looked like a bubble. I was like, what was it? Maybe it was a
the
photo.
structure came back to
Yeah.
me. I'm like, hey, I remember that.
Yeah.
Now on that same site, neighbors recently celebrated the beginning of construction on a permanent standalone community center. It's been a long fight, and this could be the first of several Dorchester-based standalone centers. First things first, Grove Hall will finally get their wish, and we love to hear that. We did cover that story as well, and we used that lot for some fun things in the past few years, but I'm glad that it's going to be a standalone community center, and we definitely do need that. So what's the prospected opening date for that?
I don't know. I think that they're talking about like a 2-year construction
2-year
period,
construction.
18 months or so.
Oh, $65 million project.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's supposedly when they proposed it, it was going to be one of several in Dorchester. and
Yeah,
Mattapan.
yeah.
Mattapan has a lot of their own, like the Mattahunt. They just got a brand new one.
And you
it's
know what?
somewhat separate.
That Josh Craft Center over there,
Tate Center?
I saw it the other day for the first time in my
Yeah.
life, and I was like, I never knew that this thing existed.
Oh, it's a great place. The kids I mean, the kids there are just unbelievable.
Yeah.
They never cease to.
It's
impress
small
me.
though. That's what
It
I
is.
did notice.
It's the old library.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
it's,
the old library.
but it's adorable.
It's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, the block party out there.
Did they show you all the recording stuff?
I didn't go in. We were
Yeah.
at the block party for
Oh, right.
Dietrich.
White.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just liked it because I got a lot of free food and a haircut.
Yeah.
So
I know.
the boy sat there, got a nice haircut. That man was tired at the end of the day, though. So I forgive him.
It's going to be a 41,000 square foot facility. Will feature a pool, a technology lab, a teaching kitchen, and separate teen and senior centers. And that sounds really, really nice. Through the city's 5-year capital.
41,000 square feet. Wow.
41,000. That's huge, right?
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
it
huge.
is. It's going to be something.
41,000. That's very huge.
Yeah.
Wow.
And lastly, like indigestion after a big spicy roti with bones,
I see what you did there, Seth. I see what you did there.
we have election day coming up on Tuesday, November 4th, and some people have already started voting. The election has lost its swagger with no mayor's race due to Josh Kraft dropping out and Mayor Wu getting a free ride. Do you still have to vote for her? My mom asked
Yes.
that the other day, and I was like, that's a
She's
very
on the
valid
ballot,
question.
yeah.
She's
Yeah.
not,
And
you
you know,
have
if
to,
you're-
or you don't want to.
Or you
If
don't
you
have
don't
to.
want to, you could just not blank that vote or
Yeah.
write in somebody else.
But it doesn't matter. She's going to be the
Yes,
Okay.
100%.
With
As long as one person votes.
Yeah.
okay. What's left is a very competitive at-large council race and some competition in the district council seats, particularly in District 7. And we had Saeed was here the other day, and Minyard Culpepper will be here on Tuesday.
Monday. Tuesday or Monday? Monday.
Monday.
He's a Monday.
Monday?
Yeah, mine.
Him and
Monday,
Ruth,
yes,
him
on
and
Monday.
Ruth C
Monday,
are coming
yeah.
in on Monday.
For at large, the reporter has endorsed 2 candidates who asked for our endorsement and passed the test. There are several very good candidates in the race, and voters can choose 4. Strategic supporters will log a bullet for only 1 candidate. And what is that? What do you mean by that?
Oh, I wanted to, yeah, that's a strategy that some voters use. If you have one particular candidate you like and the others you don't,
Yeah.
you can just choose one and it
Yeah.
makes a bigger impact. And they call that a bullet.
Oh.
So in the old
Yep.
days, they're like, are you voting for me? Like, yeah, I gave you a bullet. You know?
So in that race where we're picking 4 people, if
Yeah.
one person has a whole bunch of votes, what do they mean? They're just the
They're the forerunner.
super.
Super
Yeah,
runner.
so, you know, it's
Super
the top,
at
it's
large.
the top 4. You can choose
Super
4.
large.
but then again, if you're voting for one particular person,
Yeah.
any vote for anyone else is going to weaken the vote for your person.
Oh.
Or if you're not really involved in any campaign, you like 4 people,
Yeah.
you vote for all 4. You can vote for 3, you can vote for 2.
Yeah. So the 2 that the Dorchester Reporter is endorsing are
Will Anyoha
Uh-huh.
and Ruth Z. Lujan.
and Ruth C. Lujan. Good choices.
Good choices. Good
Yes,
choices.
they asked for the endorsement.
Yeah.
And I wasn't part of the test, but
Yeah.
Will is supposed to be stopping by at some point today.
Yeah.
For his final bid for your vote.
Yeah.
And then we'll talk. Well, that same question about rent control because he's very heavy on non-rent control.
He is.
Very,
Yeah,
very
that's right,
heavy.
he is. You're
And
Yeah,
then,
so-
meanwhile, in District 7, our newest staffer, Yahoo Miller, longtime Bay State banner guy, reported the 2 candidates struggled in knowing the issues. Let's get into that.
yeah, that was interesting. There were a lot of questions, and it seemed
is-
like they weren't prepared.
This is from their debate,
Yeah.
the debate thing that they had.
Yes.
So voters looking for clarity on where the District 7 candidates stand on issues may go to the polls on November 4th with a few unanswered questions. Asked during an October 15th forum where he would support the MBTA's proposed extension of the 22 and 28 buses from Ruggles Street station into the Longwood medical area, Saeed, Coach Ahmed, said that the installation of dedicated bus lanes has created more congestion in the community and that buses therefore should be free. We are supposed to have free buses for our community, he said, in response to the same
Wait,
question.
that's all. That's. I thought they extended that. No.
I didn't know that the 22 was free.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's for them.
Oh.
28,
I thought it was just the
23.
23 and the 28.
3.
3. I think that's a good question. We should
thought
look
it
up.
was
There
just-
is another one. I
There
think
was
it's a
29.
22.
No.
No.
I got
I
on
do
the
think
29.
it's a 22. Yeah.
Yeah, but 29 is not free.
The 22 runs up and down Blue Hill, right?
Did you not
28
pay?
is up and down Blue Hill. 22.
That goes to Ruggles. What goes to Ruggles? 28.
28.
The 28 goes all the way to Ruggles too. The 22 though, where is that? I know
That might be the
22.
one on
Okay, it's the
Talbot.
23, 28. Oh, okay, you were right. The 29 and the 29.
Yeah.
Free routes. 23,
Okay.
28, and the 29.
Okay, so not the 22.
What is
Okay.
the 22?
Yeah, this one says 22. I don't know. But anyhow, we are supposed to have free buses. In response to the same question, Reverend Milliard Culpepper recounted how he prevented prevented the MBTA from moving a bus stop away from the Pleasant Hill Baptist Church, where he serves as pastor, by threatening protests. If we don't stand up and demand what we want, we'll get what they think we should have, he said. Ahmed and Culpeper emerged the victors in a field of 11 candidates during the September 9th preliminary and will face each other on the November 4th ballot. Each received just over 15% of the vote, meaning neither was the first choice of 70% of the preliminary voters. Both are now fighting to shore up support as preliminary balloting gets underway this weekend at 10 early voting sites across the city. So that's from the story is from last weekend.
Yeah.
During last week's forum, sponsored by a coalition of Roxbury and South End neighborhood groups, the candidates at times displayed limited knowledge of local affairs. Neither Culpeper nor Ahmed could identify Keros Shen, the city's planning chief. Asked what the city's Streets and Squares initiative is, Ahmed again came up empty. Culpeper gave a somewhat convoluted description of the city's process for rezoning commercial districts to allow for larger residential building heights. Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
Squares and Streets is a plan that they've been looking at. The different streets he offered. The streets are becoming part of the square for the development about to take place for the city in the future. What is Squares and Streets? Because I'm not clear on what that is.
Oh, that is a program that the mayor brought in to try to simplify zoning. It started in Mattapan, actually.
Okay.
Mattapan embraced it and then kind of wrote their own rules.
Yeah.
And under a different process.
Okay.
Then the mayor brought in a whole new thing in Hyde Park, fought it. Codman Square fought it so hard that they put it on the shelf for now.
Oh, wow.
It's still going ahead in Fields Corner. So basically what it
You
would
didn't
do...
call me Square, baby, fight.
Yeah, oh yeah, there's fighters over there. Gotta watch out. So they, the big problem with that one is once it's all done and approved, certain areas you could just, if you're a builder, you can just come in and build. There's not like a lot of process like now. And so the rules are already set, and if you come in under the rules, you just start.
Yeah.
Why don't?
And one of the problems is that it depends on the zone. You know, how big is this circle of what you can do? And a lot of people, at least in Codman Square, and I was personally worried about this myself, where it would have made financial sense in a lot of if you've been over there, the neighborhoods to the west, like coming this way. There's a lot of older homes, fairly big lots. It would have made financial sense to buy them and bulldoze them and then build two buildings. So a lot of people were worried about block clearing, is what they were calling it.
Oh, okay.
So that's on pause in Codman Square because
Yeah.
we don't want to see a bunch of bulldozers replaced by spaceships.
This District 7 race seems like it's going to be a spicy one.
It is.
It is a spicy one,
Yeah.
I should say. And so, that is definitely one to watch. I'm not even in District 7 and very, very much, looking at what's going on there.
From what I hear, it's so many different ways. Either people are completely unconvinced about both, or very hard for either one. And that's so. And it's. I think the majority of people are unconvinced, and I'm wondering what that is, or what they're looking, or what we are looking for in District 7.
Yeah. It says here, political consultant Anthony Collins said that beyond door knocking, the November 4th results could hinge on personal relationships, including those with the other 9 candidates from the preliminary whose support could be key. What it's going to take to win the race is whoever's made the least enemies, he said.
Wow.
Wow, that's a tough line right there.
Yeah.
And you know what else I did see, and I haven't seen from District 7 is any of the candidates really supporting any of the other ones. I know that the Orange Side.
Oh yeah.
I know that he endorsed Culpeper.
Oh,
but I
really?
haven't really seen any other candidates from the region.
That guy, Sam Hurtado did as well.
Oh, Culpeper?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're right. I did speak to Sam about that too, and he was just like, just again, personal relationships.
A lot of the traditional politicians have gone behind Culpeper. I think
Yeah.
Ayanna Presley did.
He's got a ton of
He's been
endorsements.
around a long time.
He has been.
He's an activist. before.
Yeah.
And I
preacher.
said that to Saeed the other day. I said, he's definitely got name recognition.
Yeah, he does.
Everybody knows that name.
Yep.
So, we do like.
And
I
the
said to
church
him,
house, crazy.
Right, like
Yeah.
when in this area where the voting is not very high, a lot of people go to the ballots. They don't really know who's running, and they're like, "Oh, I know that name."
Yeah.
And they check
I
out
like
for
him.
that. So that's definitely something to watch. But Steph, as usual, thank you so much for coming in and doing this with us. This is amazing. You give so much insight into what's going on, and you do great stories and take great pictures. So continue to do your work, and we look forward to speaking with you.
better than writing
And you
stories.
very much and thank you for indulging us in Halloween.
Oh yes, thank you.
This was fun. I was like,
Seth,
worried,
he's a
what am
good
I gonna
egg.
wear?
He's a good guy. That's a good man, Savannah.
Good man. So thank you for being here with us. We're going to take a quick pause for the cause. We're going to come back, have some more fun with you guys. We got the national news, which is always funny and a little bit scary. And then the entertainment news, which is, hey, boo. So be back. Saucy and Friends in the morning. Spark FM.
Have a good one.
Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Your number one local radio. The Spark of New England, Spark FM. Bringing the heat back to the airwaves.
Don't let biased algorithms or degree screens or exclusive professional networks or stereotypes. Don't let anything keep you from discovering the half of the workforce who are stars. Workers skilled through alternative routes rather than a bachelor's degree. It's time to tear the paper ceiling and see the stars beyond it. Find out how you can make stars part of your talent strategy at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
Hey everybody, Ruthie Louis-Jean here, President of the Boston City Council and at-large City Councilor. It's round 2 of voting. Thank you to everybody who voted in September. Now we gotta do it again. On November 4th, and I need everybody to come out and vote. If you care about affordable housing, if you care about our schools, if you care about safety and clean streets, vote for me, Ruthie Louis-Jean. Vote for proven leadership. Vote for a daughter of this city who grew up in Mattapan and Hyde Park, who became a lawyer and is giving everything she's got to the people of her city. Make sure you get out and vote on Tuesday, November 4th. I'd be honored to have your vote. I'm Ruthie Louis-Jean, and I approve this message.
At Rockland Trust Bank, we know that listening matters, not just to your financial goals, but taking the time to really get to know you. Whether you're building a family or a business, investing in a new home or a college tuition, planning your finances for the next 30 days or the next 30 years, our experienced bankers will listen, not just to provide advice and resources, but to foster a relationship that truly matters. Rockland Trust Bank, where each relationship matters. Member FDIC.
Prioritize your mental well-being with Kuji Jakalia Wellness Center, a Black woman-owned therapy practice committed to culturally affirming care that understands you. Our licensed therapists specialize in personalized care, offering virtual sessions Monday through Friday by appointment, because your healing should fit your schedule. Take the first step towards improving your well-being today. Visit Kuji Wellness online and book your appointment, because when you heal, the community heals too. Visit us at kujiwellness.com.
Finally Home is a must-read, step-by-step guide that will equip any first-time homebuyer with the knowledge they need to confidently make informed decisions. This book provides answers in simple and clear terms to most, if not all, of the questions you may have about credit, home ownership, and generational wealth. Finally Home equips the reader with the confidence to be engaged with the home buying process without feeling vulnerable or exploited. Tailor-made Real Estate Easy is not just a catchy hashtag. It is real estate agent and radio personality Taylor Andre's goal. A goal to simplify one of the most challenging processes you will go through as an adult. A goal to educate you properly on credit and teach you the strategies to finding the home of your dream. It is not just a good book or an easy read. It is the secret to a seamless home buying experience.
Hey, it's your boy Coach Saeed Ahmed running for Boston City Council District 7. As you all know, we topped the ticket on September 9th. Let's finish strong on November 4th. I am a longtime Boston public school educator. I am a father of 5. Recently got my PhD in governance and development and lecture Harvard University. I understand the issues that really bothers our community, including housing we can afford, world-class education for every child, public safety, and constituent services. Look, my personal cell phone number is on my website. I care about this community. I want to make sure that you have someone that you can count on 24/7. New ideas, new blood, someone that is ready to go to work day one for you. Mass and Cast and Nubian Square is going out of hand, and we need a real solution for that as well. Look, I'm counting on you November 4th. Let's go vote Coach Ahmed. Let's get it.
Boston's new home for urban Caribbean music. Spark FM. Spark FM. Playing all your favorite hits from reggae. Spark FM.
If you no mess with we, you are gonna see a million. We got it gon' go long just like the Amazon.
Spark FM.
I know that life is not easy. No say we are for win, yeah. Walk with the camera like Jesus.
Soca. Hip hop.
Yeah, we on and we going crazy.
R&B.
You could do damage. You could do damage.
Afrobeats and much more. Spark FM. Spark FM.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Who's doing that? The ghost? What happened? The Spark FM thing is moving across the sheet by itself. Oh. Did you see that? What is it? A ghost? I scared. Good morning, everybody. We back. We had some ghosting in there's ghost in the machine. We are back. We're going to get into the national news. Some very interesting stories going on right there. Give me 2 seconds, people. Let me just do this real quick.
What are y'all dressing up for Halloween tonight?
Oh, yes,
I want to know.
yes. Put that in the comments.
If
We'd like
y'all
to
are
know
going
that.
out tonight, what are y'all going to be? What creepy, crawly, sexy, whatever y'all going to be?
Yeah, 'cause these girls be getting it in for the Halloween time. So let's
Drop
see.
it like it's hot in the comment section for us.
I see what you did there. I don't want to put that story in there. Okay. Okay. There we go. I'm all set. I've got it. Here we go. National news. This is a weird story here. More than 300 piles of human remains have been recovered from the Vegas desert, and cops still don't know who left them there. Isn't that a weird story? Piles of human remains found in the desert.
That is.
I don't know what that means.
Sounds Halloweenish.
That is some Halloween type-ish. So months after hundreds of piles of cremated human remains were found in the desert outside of Las Vegas, federal investigators are still trying to figure out who dumped them there. The grim discovery was made on July 28th by a man who reportedly stumbled across the site in Searchlight, a remote community about an hour south of Las Vegas, 8 News Now reported. An investigation was launched, and in August, officials from the Bureau of Land Management confirmed that the piles were human. Now the scope of the discovery of the cremains has grown even larger. Cremains is the term investigators use referring to the pulverized bones left behind after cremation. On Wednesday, palm mortuaries and cemeteries recovered about 315 piles from the dirt. A second area containing more remains was found nearby, expanding the search zone.
That's wild.
Nevada law doesn't prohibit a person from scattering ashes on public land, and people also aren't prohibited from scattering cremated remains, but the commercial distribution of cremated remains, however, is not allowed according to the Bureau of Land Management. Investigators believe the remains were likely dumped by a commercial funeral home business, but have not released a particular business who may be responsible. By the time they were recovered, none of the piles contained any identifiable information. Palm Mortuaries plans to inter all of the remains together in a cemetery crypt so that loved ones can visit and pay their respects. Whose loved ones? They don't know who.
That's what I'm
who
saying.
it is.
I would talk to the mafia, and and if there's just mad scattered of the same thing, is that like a famous ground to go lay your loved ones to rest? Because why are we discovering that?
It's over 315. And also, like, if it was a crematory, whatever it's called, that put them out there, the people who they belong to, the families didn't want the ashes of their loved ones. That's weird. I think it's important to us to make sure that these people are not forgotten and not left. It's important to our communities and our profession that we demonstrate how much we do care about these people. Well, and I understand that, but who people? We don't even know who they are. That's so weird. 5 arrested in the deaths of Robert De Niro's grandson and Chris Stein's daughter. When did this crime take place that I'm not familiar with? So 5 people were arrested Thursday on charges stemming from the 2023 overdose deaths of Robert De Niro's grandson and Chris Stein's daughter, law enforcement officials told ABC News. Sophia Marks, known as the Percocet Princess,
it's never been easier to start
was charged in 2023 with selling drugs that caused the death of De Niro's grandson, Leonardo De Niro Rodriguez, that year.
I was about to say Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo De Niro. The 5 new defendants, Grant McIver, Bruce Epperson, Eddie Barreto, John Nicholas, and Roy Nicholas, were allegedly members of a criminal network that distributed thousands of counterfeit prescription opioid pills laced with fentanyl, among other drugs, to teenagers and young adults living in the New York City. Prosecutors said, according to the indictment, the fentanyl pills distributed by the defendants caused the deaths of 3 19-year-olds, including Leandro De Niro Rodriguez and Akira Stein, who was the daughter of Chris Stein, co-founder of Blondie.
Digit drop in fentanyl-related deaths in the city, which mirrors a national trend. But for families who've lost loved ones to it, say these arrests couldn't come soon enough.
Action.
You can't spell love without Leo.
That's a young Leandro De Niro and his grandfather, Robert De Niro, behind the camera. The aspiring actor never got to fully live out his dream after the 19-year-old died from overdosing on fentanyl in July of 2023. 2 months earlier, Akira Stein, the daughter of Blondie co-founder Chris Stein, met a similar fate. 2 years later, 5 men who allegedly peddled the poison pills to them, bought through social media channels, are under arrest. A third unnamed 19-year-old's death also linked to the drug network, according to the U.S. attorney.
The tragic deaths at the heart of today's cases are every parent's nightmare. These deaths show how drug trafficking impacts victims from across all economic and social backgrounds.
Like an unhoused man and 18-year-old high school graduate, Bailey Shaw died not even 24 hours after moving to the city from Colorado.
It's not a place or a world we ever thought we'd find ourselves in whatsoever. But here we are.
The teen's father saying Bailey was pursuing a passion in theater, scoring an internship with Broadway Cares. But Daniel Shaw says Bailey's light was dimmed last June without warning.
We just hope that that Bailey's death will lead to, will in the end will save other lives.
The Shaw family praising the work of local and federal investigators who also Thursday arrested many of the 19 people charged with their child's death. A wide network of drug dealers, they say, operated a dangerous and deadly open-air drug market 24/7 in Washington Square Park. The DEA touting a partnership with the victims' families that helped end it.
We have family members who truly care and are willing to share their information that aid us in our investigation so that we can find the people responsible for killing their young people.
That's so crazy. And this madness is the exact reason why my sister's sitting over there with a bottle of water up against her face right now, because this opioid epidemic. She can't even get no pain relievers to relieve her face from the damn tooth extraction. They pulled her teeth out of her jaw yesterday, and she can't get no pain relief.
Don't tell me Motrin and Tylenol like I got a headache.
Motrin and Tylenol like you got cramps.
I'm
like they
telling
didn't
you the
extract
truth.
teeth out of your
That they
bone
didn't try
yesterday.
it exactly, and it was impacted, so it was touching the bone. Bastards! I was like, ugh. And then they can't find my name in the thing. Did you have a procedure? Lady, I was there yesterday. They gave me all the medicine. They took my tooth out.
Who couldn't find your name?
They're gonna find my name or any record that I was there. Did you guys take my tooth out for my own
teeth back
Hello?
there?
Hello? 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 hell?
You should have brought me with you so I could have asked them a question.
Ask them, girl.
4 Senate Republicans rebuked Trump for a third time this week, voting with the Democrats against the president's global tariffs. What? I hate him. Who? Donald Trump.
Oh, he is terrible.
I do not. He is a terrible man. Him and them people that is with him is terrible people.
Terrible.
The Senate on Thursday passed a resolution aimed at ending President Donald Trump's global tariffs, introducing last spring, with 4 Senate Republicans joining Democrats to object to the president's trade policy. For a third time in as many days, Senator Rand Paul, Lisa Murkowski, Susan Collins, and Mitch McConnell, the former GOP leader.
Why is Mitch McConnell's name even still anywhere? He's damn near unbreathing.
He's unalived.
He really is like a walking corpse. So I'm not sure why he's able to. Has he had a cognitive test to say that? Can he even drive?
Girl, don't even get into the cognitive test because you know Donald Trump thinks that the dementia test is the cognitive test. I was like, this is an idiot. So, but Mitch McConnell crossed the aisle to advance the measure in a 51-47 vote. All 4 voted for separate resolutions earlier this week targeting Trump's tariffs on Canada and Brazil. And I don't want to get into any more Trump. It's a good day. Get him out. Get him the F out of here. More Trump. Justice Department investigating Black Lives Matter Foundation. So they're investigating Black Lives Matter. When was the last time y'all heard anything about Black Lives Matter?
Black Lives Matter been done. It's the only time you see Black Lives Matter, somebody's lawn sign.
Right. So exactly. Where's my sign? As a matter of fact, Black Lives Matter. They're investigating Black Lives Matter and Joe Biden, both of whom have been out of the limelight, but ain't got nothing to do with nothing in a long, long time. I can't stand them. Trump administration sets lowest cap ever on refugee admissions. They've said that 7,500 refugees is what we'll accept now, and most of those are white South Africans.
Of course.
Yes.
And if that's not blatant ass racism, I'm really kind of confused about what is going on here. I want to understand why this president is bailing out every other country and demographic other than Americans.
Besides Venezuela.
Venezuela, they about to tear them up.
Trinidad. He got a warship outside of Trinidad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he does.
They're out there protesting and stuff right now, the Trinidadians.
Yeah.
Golly.
And you know, Trinidadians aren't easy. They're easy. So we'll see how that goes. Kid Rock hit with urgent complaint from Special Olympics after using a slur to describe a Halloween costume.
Well, of course, it's Kid friggin' Rock. And this commentator on Fox, I'm surprised he's not in Trump's cabinet. He belongs right there.
Oh, this guy?
Jesse Waters. He's an absolute and he's an imbecile, and I think he's a little loosey-brained. And I'm not sure why he didn't get no nice cabinet position.
Yeah,
That's
Kid Rock
crazy.
has received an open letter from the Special Olympics after he used an ableist slur live on the Fox News last week. Ableist. Yes. During an appearance on Jesse Waters' primetime last Friday, the all summer long artist joked he was going as a little R-tard.
We have
Can I say that?
I don't know. No, you can't say it, and neither can he. But at least
For
you have some
Halloween,
discernment.
As he held a face mask over his mouth, which caused the host to burst out in laughter.
These people we're looking at, kid, I don't know.
Man, listen, I was just watching your clips, and you know, we have this low birth rate in America, and it all made sense to me. It just hit me right now, because who's going to sleep with these ugly, broke, crazy, deranged, TDS liberal women? I mean, you look at these rallies, it's like a bunch of women that no guy wants to sleep with and a bunch of dudes that want to sleep with each other.
I don't know if that was a clip.
It was.
He didn't say the thing, though.
I think when they bleeped it out, it was the word.
Oh, no, I think that was just a cuss. Because they said, I'm going, I forgot this story last week, too. But I'm going to throw that in there real quick. Texas sues Tylenol maker in wake of Trump's unfounded autism warnings. So the state of Texas Attorney General sues Tylenol makers claiming links to autism. Did you hear what I said?
Mm-mm.
Texas's Attorney General sues Tylenol makers claiming links to autism. Yes. Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton has filed a lawsuit against the companies Johnson & Johnson and Kenvue, claiming that they deceptively marketed Tylenol to pregnant mothers and that the medication is tied to an increased risk of autism. Kenvue said in a statement that the medication is safe and the company will vigorously defend the claims. The lawsuit, dated Monday and filed in the District Court of Panola County, Texas, comes about a month after President Donald Trump publicly claimed that the use of Tylenol during pregnancy can be associated with an increased risk of autism in the child, despite decades of evidence that the medication is safe. Big Pharma betrayed America by profiting off the pain and pushing pills regardless of the risk.
Bro.
These corporations lied for decades, knowingly endangering millions to line their pockets. Paxton, the state's Republican Attorney General, who is also running for U.S. Senate, said in a news release on Tuesday.
It's It's Tylenol. Tylenol is probably the weakest drug out there. You can take 50 Tylenols and it was equivalent of one anything.
Yeah.
Like, what are we saying?
Yeah, I saw that.
I
the other
want
day and I
Texas
said-
to cut itself off. Texas and Florida has got to go.
And Florida, and DeSantis hasn't even been that bad. And I think he's like, I don't even got to do anything because look at what's being done.
Everybody's doing foolishness for me.
Right. So I don't even got to do it, but that did happen. The teacher that was shot by the 6-year-old testifies in the civil case. So this is now.
I was on the news all day. Yesterday,
Oh, no, I haven't
all
been watching
day.
the news. I don't even
She
know.
went to trial. This one, it was, all day. The news only played 2 stories yesterday. It was this lady's story and the lady who got shot outside of the place in Dudley.
Oh, really?
All day, those 2 stories rotated in the news. It was absolutely insanity.
A teacher suing for $40 million after her then 6-year-old student shot her in the classroom in 2023 testified during her civil trial on Thursday that she wasn't sure if the child had a real gun until he pulled it out of his pocket and fired at her. Abby Werner recounted the day she was shot in January 2023 at Rich Neck Elementary School in Newport News, Virginia, as the last witness for the plaintiff in the ongoing trial. Her complaint alleges the school's assistant principal at the time, Ebony Parker, failed to act after being informed multiple times that the student had a firearm on the day of the incident and did not let anyone search him prior to the shooting, despite repeated requests.
There goes the clip.
Her own first grade students. Abby Werner is now suing the school's former assistant principal, claiming that principal should have prevented the attack. Scott McFarlane is following this story. It's a highly charged case.
Nearly 3 years after she was shot by her own 6-year-old student, Abby Werner still remembers the instant just before the shooting.
It was like a very blank look, but it wasn't a blank look at all on his face.
And what happened next.
I thought I was dying. I thought I had died.
Werner, a former first-grade teacher, took the stand at a civil trial in Newport News, Virginia, Thursday.
Just overwhelming sense of, I felt like everything just came over my body. I remember crying a lot, and
Werner spoke haltingly and slowly at times about how her life has changed, injured and unwilling to do anything outside her home.
just leave me alone. I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to see anyone.
Jurors in the trial will decide whether to award Werner damages. She's suing the school's former assistant principal, Ebony Parker, for $40 million, claiming Parker disregarded a series of warnings from students and staff that the young boy might have brought a gun to school. Police body camera video shown to jurors during the trial shows officers moving through the school and paramedics working to save Werner's life. She underwent 6 surgeries. Werner's mother told jurors about seeing her daughter in the hospital.
She was in pain, you know, all bandaged up, all tubes and machines hooked up to her. She saw me come through the room and she just said, "Mommy."
Werner spent nearly 2 weeks in the hospital, and the bullet, which narrowly missed her heart, it remains in her chest. In opening statements, the defense attorney said no one could have imagined a 6-year-old bringing a firearm to the school. The defense will make its full case at trial beginning Monday, Nate.
The thing is, I didn't know that. Oh, I thought she had just got shot in the hand.
No, in the chest and the hand.
Oh, both.
Yeah.
It sounds like she got paralyzed.
No, this one she didn't. She's pretty much mentally and emotionally, you know, she's an athlete. But the other one, the other story, and I don't think we talked about that in the local. Oh, we did.
Yeah.
She is paralyzed from the waist down.
From the waist down. She got shot in the back.
Yep. And even her interview was just so touching because she was like, I'm glad that it happened to me so that I can speak out instead of somebody else. That's got to be hard to say because who wants that on them?
They have made an arrest in that.
Yeah, they have 2 arrests. One,
The story. I have the story in the
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull that up now.
That's terrible.
What's happening? Let me get to that story real quick. Come on. Sorry. I'm gonna get that story about the arrest. The boy that was arrested for that. And it is a boy, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's a young boy.
Yeah, a little young dreaded boy. He looked like he didn't have much opportunity in his life. He looked like he's.
I'm gonna pop it in the Triz right now.
Those
under
that
Around the Way
often
news.
just
I don't know
have
if there's a thing.
a struggling life.
Yeah, so Boston police arrested a man suspected in the shooting outside a restaurant in Roxbury that left an innocent bystander paralyzed from the waist down. The alleged shooter had a criminal record was out on probation at the time of the violent incident. Sean Walker was arrested in connection with the October 8th shooting outside of Vasquez Restaurant on Dudley Street in Roxbury. Walker is charged with assault and battery with a dangerous weapon, causing serious bodily injury, and several gun charges. They need to charge him with attempted murder.
Mm-hmm.
According to court documents, he is a rapper who goes by the name Velowski. A music video called Addicted to Killing was posted to YouTube 10 days ago. According to prosecutors, Walker violated his probation several times starting in July. He's been considered whereabouts unknown by the probation system since July 28th until he was arrested on Wednesday for the Roxbury shooting. Walker appeared in Suffolk County Superior Court Thursday morning related to his probation violations. He was ordered held without bail until a hearing on December 12th. Walker is scheduled to be arraigned in Roxbury District Court for charges related to the shooting. Prosecutors said that Walker was seen on surveillance video getting out of a Hyundai sedan and running across the street before firing about 20 rounds. Vasquez Restaurant was left riddled with bullets. Who was he shooting at?
Nothing. He was shooting at the ghost of his damaged past, and I am so
missed
and got somebody who was coming from her doctor's appointment. Imagine that. Go for the clip, Tristan.
She's able to move her arms, she's able to move her head, she's verbal.
Regaining movement in her arms, but still paralyzed from the waist down.
We were just leading like a normal life before this happened.
We talked with her boyfriend on FaceTime. Earlier this month, the pair was walking outside this Roxbury restaurant when they were surrounded by gunfire. Aaliyah was shot in the back.
Having questions on if she'll ever be able to walk again, or will she ever be able to lead the life that she's able to.
Cromwell versus Sean Walker, who's in the dock, 2584 PT.
Sean Walker entered court in shackles Thursday. Boston police say he soon will be charged for firing the gun.
The shooter fired roughly 20 shots, spraying that restaurant with numerous bullet holes.
Court records show detectives used surveillance video to track Walker and 4 other suspects from a stolen car that took off from an apartment building in Dorchester to the scene on Dudley Street in Roxbury, where police say Walker hopped out of the SUV in broad daylight trying to shoot a man they were targeting. After spraying nearly 20 bullets, the group allegedly sped away, ditched the car, and took an Uber back to the same apartment.
Yeah, we take a trip out on feet.
Investigators say they also used music videos of Walker, a rapper with growing popularity, to match his hand tattoo spotted on surveillance.
They were working to make sure that justice was served for us.
Walker is now being held without bail. He's expected to be arraigned on those new charges here tomorrow. In Roxbury, Aaron Parsegian, WBZ News.
Jeez Louise.
Reality.
That's just such a terrible, terrible thing. It's a sad. That's a horrible story. Getting back to the national news. That was the teacher. Key details emerge in the Lure jewel heist as 5 more people are arrested. How many people?
In the Lure.
How many?
So that's 10 right now, right?
Huh?
So that's 10, I think, right?
I think that's 10 now that they've arrested. The dragnet tightened around the Louvre on Thursday. 5 more people were seized in the Crown Jewels heist, including a suspect tied by DNA. The Paris prosecutor said, widening the sweep across the capital into suburbs. Authorities said 3 of the 4 alleged members of the commando team, as French media have dubbed the robbers, are now in custody. I don't know, the whole thing didn't make sense to me. The late-night operations in Paris and South by Seine Saint-Denis left the total arrested to 7. 7 people. Prosecutor Laura Bacul said told RTL that one detainee is suspected of belonging to the brazen quartet that burst into the Apollo Gallery in broad daylight on October 19th. Others held may be able to inform us about how the events unfolded. Bacul.
I have more on the clip here.
Good morning, Pedro. Yeah, important developments overnight. French police swooping in multiple locations in and near Paris, arresting 5 more people, including prosecutors believe 1 more of the gang of 4 robbers seen during that daylight heist of some of France's crown jewels here at the Louvre 11 days ago. Now, the key suspect arrested last night, tracked by investigators for some time, according to prosecutors. Their investigation building, they say, brick by brick as they get more leads from suspects' phones. Now, this follows the arrest of 2 other suspects Saturday night. One of them, an Algerian national, arrested, say officials, at Paris's Charles de Gaulle airport as he was about to fly to Algeria on a one-way ticket. Police now believe they have 3 of the 4 robbers present at the Louvre in custody. Overnight, prosecutors charging 2 of them with carrying out a gang-related robbery, saying in questioning those 2 have partly admitted their involvement, but also saying it wasn't information from them that led to last night's arrest. Rather, it was leads in the investigation. This morning, prosecutors now saying there is evidence, currently no current evidence, that an insider at the Louvre was involved. Of course, the jewels have still not been recovered. Investigators say they're watching the legal art market as well as illegal channels, even though the 8 priceless items, which are centuries old, jewel-encrusted crowns, necklaces and earrings, would be incredibly hard to sell. And in a long and confident interview, guys, on French radio this morning, the chief prosecutor suggesting that if someone were to give up the stolen jewellery, then the culprit's sentences could be reduced. Guys?
Tom Sufi Burge, thank you.
Why would they reduce them? They still stole them.
Huh?
Why would they reduce the charges? They still stole the jewels?
Second of all, where they finding all of them from? Boy, I would have been on the Underground Railroad so fast getting out of there.
Not the Underground Railroad.
They would have had, I would have, that's what I understand. In the movies, usually when you hide, then you get in a boat, a speedboat, you go to the next country. Then from there, you stay there for a little bit, then you get on a plane, and you go to somewhere that they can't extradite you. I don't really understand how we got caught.
That's what I said.
Y'all got in there so smooth and cute, and now you just out here just getting caught.
Willy-nilly.
Terrible.
Terrible, terrible, terrible. 2 are dead after New York City flooding that submerged vehicles and flooded the subways. So they didn't get on that Underground Railroad, Danielle, because that would have been bad.
They would have caught them too.
At least 2 people died Thursday in flooded basements after record rain fall in parts of New York City that also deluged some streets and subway stations. The New York City Police Department confirmed the 2 deaths to ABC News. ABC New York station WABC said a 39-year-old man was found unconscious and unresponsive in a flooded basement in Brooklyn. The FDNY scuba team recovered his body from the basement before he was taken to the hospital, where he was pronounced dead. In a separate incident in Washington Heights and northern Manhattan, police said the body of a 43-year-old man was found in a flooded boiler room. Police are investigating both incidents. According to the NYC Emergency Management, the National Weather Service reported that 1.8 inches of rain fell in Central Park on Thursday. That would preliminarily break the previous record set in 1917. The department said. The NWS also reported that 1.97 inches of rain fell at LaGuardia Airport, which would preliminarily break the previous record set in 1955. I didn't even know that New York was getting all of this rain yesterday. It rained here yesterday?
It rained here yesterday a lot, especially at night.
Yeah, flash flood warning has been issued Thursday evening for the boroughs of Brooklyn, Queens, and the Bronx. So that was last night. I don't know. Let me see it. Show me it.
Nah, show it the dang. We ain't paying. Hold on, we gotta wait for the dang.
And then The View. The View announced special guest who fans predict will send ratings through the roof.
It's going to be crazy. It's today?
No, it's Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Are about to get interesting.
Election day?
Yeah. Yes.
Really? Yeah. But we know that Marjorie Taylor Greene, although very dumb, is very, politically savvy. She knows that she needs to keep her seat. So she got to do it. She ain't going to get kicked out with this.
Yeah.
Because everybody, I think that they're saying that not unanimous, but the majority of Americans do understand that this is the Republican shutdown.
Yeah.
As hard as they're trying to make it seem it's about the Democrat, it really is not.
It's not. The polarizing special guest was announced via social media on Thursday, with the official Instagram account for The View sharing a dramatic teaser clip to get fans hyped up for the live episode, and they announced it yesterday on the show. Green, a white ring politician and the U.S. representative for the state of Georgia, will sit down with The View's Whoopi Goldberg and all of them on Tuesday for what fans are already assuming will be a heated conversation. Green, a member of the Republican Party, stands with on the opposition side of the political spectrum as the majority of the hosts on The View, especially Goldberg, Behar, and Hostin. Griffin, however, has long identified as a Republican, a former White House staffer and aide to Donald Trump during his first term in office. Griffin perhaps has more potential than her colleagues to align with Green on some topics during their conversation next week. In anticipation for the juicy conversation, fans are predicting that Green's episode will make for one of the biggest and highest rated shows of the season. Whoa, the ratings on this day will be through the roof, one person predicted on Instagram, while another said, this is going to be interesting, and I cannot wait, and I will watch that live. I'm going to leave here early so we can watch that live. I can't. It's election day. We got to be here. I'm going to leave. I don't know how we're going to do it. I'm going to watch it on the... I don't know.
Why do you need to watch it live?
I just want to see.
You're going to call in?
It's happening. Maybe I will. Who knows? I wish I could be there. I'm still trying to get tickets for The View and can't get the tickets for the damn View. Anyhow, we're going to roll over into entertainment news right now, or do we want to take a pause with the cause? It's 10:48.
No, just let's go right into it.
Let's go right into it. Billie Eilish calls out Mark Zuckerberg and other billionaires after announcing her own $11.5 million charitable donation. Which is, it's pretty cool how she did this too. But they said that he did not clap for her. So Billie Eilish put her money where her mouth is while calling out billionaires to do the same thing during the WSJ Innovator Awards on Wednesday night. The 23-year-old pop star was on hand to accept the Music Innovator Award, during which it was revealed that she had raised more than $11.5 million in donations through her Hit Me Hard or Soft tour. The proceeds will go to the Changemaker program, a charitable initiative supporting organizations around the world that address food insecurity and the climate crisis. Eilish used her acceptance speech as a call to action, encouraging those in attendance, including Mark Zuckerberg and his wife Priscilla Chan, to show more empathy and do more good with their money.
More money than me. And if you're a billionaire, why are you a billionaire? No hate, but yeah, give your money away, shorties. Love you guys. Thank you so much.
She started that by saying, we're in the right time now where the world is really, really bad and really dark and people need empathy and help in our country. I'd say if you have money, it would be great to use it for good things and give it to people that need it. Love y'all, but there's a few, and then she went on to say, there's a few people in here that have a lot more money than me. Mark Zuckerberg's wife was there getting an award, and according to people, Mark Zuckerberg did not clap along with the rest of the audience at Eilish's comments. Chan was honored. She was getting the award for her work in science philanthropy. The couple previously pledged in 2015 to give away 99% of their shares in Meta to charity during their lives.
Oh, so I could give it all up when I'm about to be dead.
Right. I'm about to die.
Then you can have some, well, most likely who I feel like it, not whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to know too. After, let's say 100 billion, why do you need more? Yeah. You don't need any more money. You don't need any single. Like I'm trying to appease to the capitalists. Okay.
You want to be a billionaire.
You want to be a billionaire, and you want to be a super billionaire.
Right.
So your cap at billionaireism caps at $100 billion. Mm-hmm. That's where you are. Anything over $100 billion. There is absolutely no reason you need to go buy an island and start your own country. That's it. That's it. There's no reason why you to be in America. You can't do nothing for Americans. You're not an American. You're not doing anything for Americans. You don't pay taxes. You don't do anything. Go find your own place to live. Start your own place. Yeah. And leave us alone.
You know that. I do agree with that.
Go away, you disgrace village.
Yes.
Rapper Black Zack is hit with RICO for allegedly orchestrating a murder for hire over a necklace.
Why don't people just just take people to court? If you know who got your necklace, why you sending out an APB? And why you hitting for hire? Take them to court and get your chain.
Yeah. Black Zach found himself behind bars on Wednesday after federal authorities arrested the South Carolina rapper on serious RICO charges that could land him in prison for life. What did you say?
Who's Black Zach? Black Zach.
I don't know.
No.
The rapper, born Zachary Chapman, 34, was taken into custody by U.S. Marshals and booked into a federal prison in Spartanburg. The Columbia-based artist faces a laundry list of charges, including RICO, conspiracy, murder in aid of racketeering, and multiple firearm violations. According to the 22-page federal indictment, prosecutors allege Black Zach founded and led Dirty Money Entertainment, described as a street gang operating throughout South Carolina. The indictment claims Black Zach directed all DME activities while delegating authority to other members and associates. The gang allegedly operated primarily out of Columbia, but owned several properties, including a house in Blythewood, where they conducted operations. Many of the charges stem from the 2021 murder for hire plot in Columbia that prosecutors say Black Zach orchestrated after a rival gang member stole a diamond chain. Black Zach appeared before a federal magistrate on Wednesday, entered a not guilty plea, and has a detention hearing scheduled for Monday in Greenville. The U.S. Attorney's Office is requesting that he remain detained pending trial. The rapper, who has built a following over 300,000 on Instagram and over 104,000 monthly Spotify listeners, is known for tracks like Richest Rapper in South Carolina. Do you know that song?
Don't ask us no questions about what we know in no song. We don't even know this. We don't know this man.
Collaborations with artists such as 42 Doug.
I know 42.
I know 42 good. I don't know him. I've heard that name.
Oh, okay.
prior.
Kevin Gates, the baby, and his child's mother, Rennie Rucci.
No,
Do we know Rennie Rucci? His 2020 studio album, Carolina Narco. No, you don't know that? Helped establish his presence in the hip hop scene. Oh, that's terrible for that man. I don't know that man. I feel sorry for that man. Is that what it says? Fresh Prince of Bel-Air actor dies of heart attack. Floyd Rogers Myers Jr. was 42 years old. He played a young Will in an episode, and he also played one of the Jacksons in the Jackson 5 movie or something like that, I read. The actor best known for playing a young Will Smith on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air died early Wednesday morning from a heart attack at his home in Maryland. His mother, Renee Trice, told TMZ
Which one is it?
that he suffered 3 heart attacks in the last 3 years.
I read that. That was crazy.
And that they had just spoken Tuesday night. 42 years old.
Which one is he? Who was he?
First of all, I don't know why they put that picture there, because he's not in that picture.
Okay, because what?
Scroll down a little bit, and there's
he?
a picture of him from the Jackson 5 movie. The Jackson and American Dream. He played one of the Jacksons. Myers got his start acting as a young Will Smith in a season 3 episode of Fresh Prince that aired in 1992. I don't know why they call him a Fresh Prince actor.
I know, because he was in a flashback of Will Smith one episode. Oh.
Later on, he starred as a young Marlon Jackson in The Jacksons and American Dream, a TV biopic about the famous musical family. He also appeared in the WB's Young Americans in 2000, according to the GoFundMe set up by his sister to cover funeral expenses. He had 4 children. His mother, Renee, posted a tribute to him on Facebook this Wednesday with a photo of him and his 4 kids and the caption, "This is not supposed to be so," along with the GoFundMe attached. Roger leaves behind his 4 beautiful children, Taylin, Kinsley, Tyler, and Knox, and our loving family is now facing the unimaginable loss of someone who meant everything to us. That's awful news. 42 years old.
Young.
So young. That's so scary. Family Matters star Darius McCrary scowls at his mugshot as he's booked into jail for failing to pay $75,000 in child support.
Why don't we?
What is the old story?
Why is his problem? What is it? Is
Fentanyl.
wrong with? Oh, okay.
Crack.
I don't.
That
I'm not
poison.
even gonna debate you on. I'm not gonna hold you, sis, because that's crack.
Yeah.
And he's been on it for quite some time. He's a functional addict.
Yep, he was arrested for failing to pay nearly $75,000 in past due child support and booked into Oakland County Jail in Michigan in October this year. In his mugshot, Darius, 49, maintained a stern facial expression as he looked straight at the cameras with his gray beard. He did not crack a smile as he had his mug shots and instead appeared solemn. The 96-pound star was originally behind bars in San Diego, California, following an arrest last month for years of failing to pay child support for his teenage son. He was detained by U.S. Customs and Border Protection against agents while entering the United States from Mexico. Darius spent the last several weeks behind bars and chose to represent himself in court proceedings. However, he was extradited this week and sent back to Michigan on Wednesday. Y'all better pay your child support. That's all I gotta say.
I'm surprised somebody had a child with that. But what do I know?
I mean, he wasn't always a horrible individual,
I think
right?
so. I think he was.
Oh, he wasn't?
I think straight off of Family Matters. Ain't none of them did right.
I think
Myra died.
Laura became a drug addict.
Laura became a drug
young
addict.
daughter became a porn star.
Yeah, this one started dating and porn stars, and then ended up with a trans woman.
Well, Steve Urkel.
Hey, Steve Urkel, where's he? I think he's a Republican.
Oh.
I don't know.
What's
Allegedly.
his name?
Where is Laura?
Stefan.
The one that was on Raven's show. Wasn't he on Family Matters too?
Orlando Brown.
Brown?
Was he?
No.
I don't know.
He was on crack. That's what I know.
Silk the Shocker reveals juvenile collaboration and relives Cash Money No Limit verses. For some reason, Juvenile's wife was in my algorithm the other day. I don't know why.
Yeah, he was in Family Matters, Orlando Brown.
Oh, Juvenile life. Love him. Love her some Juvenile.
What'd she say?
She was like, oh, he's so fine. And da-da-da. She just posts pictures of him all day. And she'd be like, look at my man, my man.
Oh, she's like, what's her name? Kelly. What is Kelly Miller? What's her name? Katie Miller. She called Stephen Miller a sexual matador.
Who is that?
That is the Mr. Burns. The Republican Mr. Burns. He's one of the architects of Project 2025. He's like the lead Nazi over there. His wife has been doing, she's been going around doing media, I'm not sure why they are in interviews and stuff. I'm not sure why 'cause she doesn't do anything. It's suspected that she used to have an affair with Elon Musk. Yeah. Speaking of Elon Musk, it's suspected that Charlie Kirk's wife is banging John David Vance. And
JD Vance.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's probably why he's so disrespectful to his wife, because he's over here shucking and jiving for this widower.
She better call on Risha and whatever Indian god she can find.
That's what I said. She needs to go find back her roots, because she is going down bad.
Ganesh.
But Katie Miller said that Stephen Miller is a sexual matador.
Yes, slay.
Here goes the clip.
Slay.
So Shaka! Oh my God. Fresh off of the verses. One of the best ever. I heard it was the best ever. I mean, it's going crazy. It's still trending as we speak, and it's the day after. What was your favorite moment on stage? Like, y'all burned it up. I think all of it was good, man. Had a chance to get with Juvenile and them, lock in. That was great. Cash Money No Limit. That was crazy. So it was dope. I think you guys reminded everybody how strong Louisiana hip hop is. You know, like you guys really set your flag in the state. I mean, it's all about coming together, man. Doing big things.
So they got a new song with Juvenile. You got a new song. Juve. All right.
Juvenile 6 feet tall.
Is he? Juvenile tall.
And his wife does post really. He's very handsome in the pictures that she posts of him. They've been together for a long, long time. That night, and then Chrisean Rock sparks outrage with the debut of an alleged 19-year-old boyfriend.
I thought she had a boyfriend.
Me too.
That was of age. What happened to that? Well, we don't know anything about Chrisean Rock. We just know that Chrisean Rock is cooked cabbage.
She is certainly no stranger to stirring up controversy in both her professional and personal life. She did just that this week with the debut of a new relationship with someone named Top Hat, which has already managed to raise eyebrows. In a video shared by Live Bites, she packs on the PDA in honor of his birthday. Allegedly, he's turning 19. The 27-year-old's latest antics have gotten social media users talking, and it's safe to say they don't approve. While some are criticizing her for how quickly she moved on from her ex, others are concerned about the age gap.
Like one day. He's 19. What are you doing possibly in life with a 19-year-old, period? He is a teen in his age. What are we saying, bro?
He looked like Blueface.
What will you do? What will you do with that?
Arrest her and take her baby.
Yeah.
I don't like to say that.
No, many are also accusing her of prioritizing her life over her son.
It is. She doesn't care. The fact that you're dating someone 19 years older than your son at the age, how old is Krishan?
27.
At 27, what are you doing?
Yeah. It says this girl here is more concerned about being up under some man rather
Some
than her
Negro.
somebody's son rather than her own son. Her son's life and health and welfare. This is sickening. Parents like her should never be allowed to have any more children.
Ever. Tie her tubes.
Y'all ever heard a baby cry?
Baby crack?
Have you heard her baby cry?
No, her baby's not okay.
Not okay.
I mean, not that he's not okay. He definitely has some. How do you say it? How do you say he has some things are going on with him? Yeah. At the time of writing, it's unclear exactly how Krishan met Top Hat. Reportedly, he has
The boy name is Top Hat.
Yeah, he has under 100 Instagram followers. News of Krishan's new boo comes just a couple of weeks after her breakup with Hood Trophy Bino. According to him, he decided to end the relationship because she refused to get her blue face tattoo covered up. If she can't cover that ish up, then I'm done, he declared at the time. I don't want to look at no ninja. I don't want to look at another ninja, bro. It ain't got covered up. The B don't want to cover it up, so I had to go. I ain't gonna lie. I was really in love. I had to snap out of it because I was so effed up. I was gonna crash out. If I ain't snap out of it, she was gonna break my heart. That's what he said, and that's how he said it.
That man is hurt.
He was hurt.
All right, and that's not right. She should be.
That's it. That's all I got to say. That's all I'm gonna say.
What do you think? What do you have to say?
I'm done. The show's over. I'm done.
I ain't got nothing else.
I ain't got nothing else to say. I ain't got nothing else to tell y'all about. That is it. Whatever y'all do tonight, be careful. Halloween this year. Halloween fell on the weekend. Me and Ghetto Boys is trick-or-treating. So y'all got to be careful out there tonight.
You shut up.
I don't know what this costume is that I have on. It's either a sweet dream or a beautiful nightmare. But anyways, whatever you do today, be safe. What we gonna eat?
I gotta get some mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes.
Yeah, eat mashed potatoes.
Anyhow, you guys have a great one. Let us know what I don't know if did anybody tell us in the comments what they're gonna be like?
No,
what they're gonna be.
They saw us and got intimidated, and I get it.
That's
we
cool,
outside.
We did that. But anyways, if you see us tonight, say boo. Keep it moving.
Hey boo.
Hey boo. Anyway, bye. Bye, baby. Bye, bye.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
The Spark of New England, Spark FM. Bringing the heat.